Now, I have something special for you, especially if you are one of my audio-only listeners. This is a bonus of a talk radio show I got to guest host, a longtime mainstay of the Pikes Peak region, a 30-year running talk show, the Mike Boyle Restaurant Show. I had the honor of guest hosting the show this weekend, and it was a lot of fun. Now, it's the restaurant show, so it did have to be a little bit about food, but I think I snuck in a way to talk about cars and even bring Jim Miller, just a guy, onto the show. So give this a listen. Here's a couple of clips from the 3-hour talk show we did. We didn't just do 3 hours on this one topic, but there was a lot of stuff we got to. Go ahead and check out this clip right here. Gotta love some Hagar. It is the Mike Boyle Restaurant Show. James, thanks for throwing in some amazing car bumper music. I love me some Sammy Hagar. I'm Matt West, your guest host, hanging out with you here on the Mike Boyle Restaurant Show, and I want to talk a little bit about best car foods. So, and I've brought a special guest into the studio to discuss this. If you listen to my car show heard here on this station every weekend, you may recognize him. He is just a guy, Jim Miller. He is a regular co-host on my program. And Jim, welcome to the Mike Boyle Restaurant Show.
I feel very welcome. I'm not going to lie. This is the one show I never thought I would be on because this has got a lot of food stuff and everything going on with it.
It does. It does. Now, I want to tie cars and food together with the question of what is the best car food? And we got to break this up into two categories because there is car snacks, right? And there's car meals as well. And I have some conditions here. So,
well, the first condition, we don't want to disappoint Mike Boyle either. That's the first condition. That is the main condition.
Yeah, no pressure here. No pressure, none. Right? No pressure. So, here's the thing. So, the rules for this, the rules of engagement here are that the food cannot make crumbs, it can't crumble, it can't be dirty in the car. That's very important because if you're going to eat in the car, you can't be making a mess.
I think that's a kind of a silly rule. Everything makes crumbs.
Well, we don't want things that are too crumbly. Too crumbly.
Okay.
Yeah, too crumbly. All right. And then we've got no like melting chocolate, for example. That's going to get into stuff. We don't want any of that. And the other thing too, maybe shareable with passengers if they're nice. If they ask nicely.
All right, go ahead, shoot.
So I was thinking here, and I turned to the internet for this. I turned to Reddit
to the interwebs.
To the interwebs for this. And a number of users replied to this on Reddit for the snack category, at least, which is a pretty basic one. Cheese and beef jerky, that's a good snack. What do you think about that?
That's not bad. I know my lady likes the French fries and the mozzarella sticks for the driving snacks.
The mozzarella sticks are good. Yep.
Eating, and she'll use sauces and all. She likes it though, but that's a very easy one. It doesn't fall apart. It doesn't fall apart and crumble out.
That's important.
With your rules,
rules. Yep, that's important because like you could have like a granola bar, right? But that's going to crumble. You're going to get those crumbs. It's going to go between the seats.
We got chicken fries at Burger King.
Okay.
Because those even come in a little thing that fits right in the cup holder.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to factor in here too with some of this. Like, are you driving? Are you the passenger? Are you sitting in the bed of the truck? Are you just in the van?
You know? I think these have to be if you're driving.
If you're driving.
Yeah, if you're driving. I mean, both hands on the wheel and you're also eating somehow.
Okay.
All right. So, there's that. I'd say like there's some obvious ones that it wouldn't be, like cereal. You wouldn't want to eat cereal while you're driving. That could end badly.
You're up there with the whole thing of Cheerios and you're like,
got the milk and you're pouring it in there.
These are the greatest Fruity Pebbles I've ever had. You know what? Whole milk is better than fat-free milk. And this is great. Just driving with a spoon.
Yep.
Big old bowl.
Now, so I gotta say, I think in the snack category, one of the ones that is not thought about much, are the hard-boiled eggs you get at the grocery or at the gas station. You seen those little hard-boiled egg
I know,
packs?
but gas station food sketches me out a little bit, especially on long road trips. Now, local gas station food is different than road trip gas station food. I don't know if people really know What I mean by that?
Well, okay, there's a difference between like a Buc-ee's and then a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, but I'm also
and
saying
no offense to our 7-Eleven owners and our Buc-ee's owners. But
a 7-Eleven out there in the middle of nowhere like an I-70 or something is different than a 7-Eleven gas station food like in downtown Springs or like close to downtown.
There is a second thought if you're going for that like egg salad sandwich.
Okay, yeah.
There's a second thought that crosses your mind at those. Yeah, you're like, well, I don't know.
Where
know
did
about
this mayonnaise come from and how old is it? Yes.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes.
Yes. And I think if we're looking at, let's go back to the meal here. Let's go back to the actual meal.
Full meal.
Again,
you're driving full meal. Go.
Full meal. My go-to has got to be a burrito. The burrito is one of the best options in this case. And I have a secret trick for it.
Okay, I'm listening.
The secret trick. If this works well, we were talking with Mike about Monica's Taco Shop and some other things earlier in the hour here.
Monica's is pretty good.
I love Monica's.
You do love Monica's. They should sponsor you at this point.
They should sponsor me and everything I do. Because I will sing the praises.
You're breathing. You're like, my breathing brought to you by Monica's.
Brought to you by Monica's. But if you ask nicely, you can tell them, hey, I would like the salsa in the burrito.
Oh.
That is the trick. Because, so when you have a burrito, and you get the little cups of salsa, you have to have the salsa with it. You can't do a dry burrito, right? Of
course.
You can't do that. So, but those little cups of salsa, that could be a mess if you're trying to drive and you're shifting gears, you're driving a manual and you're trying to eat the burrito. That's no good. That's no bueno. But if you have the salsa in the burrito, that is the secret hack.
While you're driving the manual. Before you drive the manual, get manual to put the sauce in the burrito for you at Monica's.
Yes.
Have it done and head on your way. Burritos are number one. They are a self-wrap, edible wrap.
Yeah.
You're eating the wrapper for the whole meal. So it is on point.
Exactly.
I will give you that.
Now, Jim, what do you have? What do you think?
I'm a sucker for just a classic bacon burger, but they do drip sometimes. So you do get some drippage and some message and stuff from it. But I do like eating a burger on a drive. That's my go-to. Just a regular old bacon burger, and I'm good to go with cheese and way too much bacon. It doesn't even taste like there's anything else on there but bacon.
You want some cheeseburger with your bacon?
Yeah. Do you want any burger with your bacon and your bun? You're like, yeah. But I'm a bacon burger kind of cheese bacon burger kind of guy. That's my go-to with things. I'm not big on the French fries or any of that. Snack-wise, I mean, I'm eating one right now. A good old grandma's cookie.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that. I like peanuts, cashews. Those are always good because you can just rip it and just kind of dip it from the little slot bags because it's just a little tube, and you just go and you're like, I'm good with this. If I had to pick like a drink to go with most of the driving.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about drinks.
If you want to do coffee, but from a place, I'd have to say I would favor the old Dutchies, old Dutchie Bros.
I'm a big Dutch Bros fan. I'm not a Starbucks type of guy.
Yeah,
I'm definitely a Dutch Bros
kind of trips me out a little bit too much with it's just trying too hard or something. It's just not my speed.
Yeah.
It's not my ticket for going for things. But the Dutcher Bros, that's my thing. My lady likes the Starbuckers. So I'll have Starbuckers too. Nothing on them. It's just not my favorite. But the Dutcher Bros getting that, what is it? The banana chai something protein light ice, the biggest one they have for the iced coffee in the summer.
Oh,
that is on point.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. I will say Dutch Bros does a really good job. They've got a variety. Their menu changes seasonally, like a lot of the coffee places do. They have some mainstays that I'm a fan of, though.
Okay.
The Golden Eagle's a good one. It's like a caramel latte. You can get that with iced or hot. The great thing they'll do protein in it as well. They'll do all sorts of stuff. You can.
Oh man,
it's one of those things. You can. Have you ever been behind someone who actually knows what they're doing when they order at a coffee place?
Oh yeah, no. When I go,
it's like another language.
When I'm with Burley Farley, where he's like, we're like, yeah, 2 coffees, just friends, and he's got the whole order, and I'm like, I don't even know what just happened.
I don't know what half of that is. I don't know what even is a macchiato.
But on a local little coffee place that I like, because I don't want to leave them out and just go with the big corporate ones. It's that little Cat's Coffee downtown on Tejon. I like that little place.
Oh, yeah.
That place is actually pretty good and keeps pace. My only complaint is they don't have any of the protein drinks. So, but they're really on point, good service, and good coffee. If I was going to talk about road trip coffee that's good.
Yeah.
And just made it, because they'll make it like the way you want it. And you're like, nice, this is good.
I love that. Now, we were talking a little bit about cheeseburgers earlier, looping back to that. Gotta love a good cheeseburger. And James Fiddler producing the show, and James, grab a headset there. You had some insights to share. He's coming into the studio here. And what did you have? No, he's going back out again.
He's walking everywhere.
He's got to get the headset. There he goes.
This is what happens when you have legs. You start walking around like you can
confuse everybody.
You can walk around like you can know where you're going.
Yeah.
You can do what you want.
Yeah. So, James, you had some insights earlier. We were talking about off air about In-N-Out, because In-N-Out does do, if you go to In-N-Out, okay, if you go through the drive-thru, they will say, are you eating it in the car or are you taking it to go?
Yes.
And they actually have like a little snack pack thing that
I forgot about this because she will bring me In-N-Out and they ask her, do you want it in the car? And they do a whole different
it's like a little
setup.
cardboard box.
Yes.
Before I get into that, I just want to say that I'm still very appalled that a hard-boiled egg, a gas station hard-boiled egg, was listed as a snack.
Dude, are you missing out?
Yeah,
No.
but if this was on video and they looked at Matt, they'd be like, yeah, he's a he looks like a guy that eats hard-boiled eggs from random gas stations. He just shows up. He's like, hey, I heard this is a station of gas. Is what you got in the sign.
Be glad that it's not on video.
You got hard-boiled eggs here?
You guys are ganging up on me.
He's that
on the
guy,
show?
too. You know what I like with my hard-boiled egg? Do you have some pickled chicken's feet, too, while I'm here? Because this is a random gas station in the middle of nowhere.
Actually pretty good, by the way. Have you had those? Yeah,
I am not a fan of them.
You're messing with us.
Yeah.
He's like, I got two right here, right now, eating them on the show.
Dude, I got them right at the Maverick, right across the street.
I can't wait for the segment to end so I can eat them. It's like that gas station. What is it? The Circle 7. It's like 7-Eleven and Circle K had a baby.
Are there bones in the chicken's feet when you eat them?
There are bones in the chicken's feet.
It's got to be crunchy.
Or do they debone them?
Just the toes.
It's the crunchy part of that.
Just the toes or the bones.
Back to cheeseburgers.
We got to focus.
Back to cheeseburgers. We gotta lock in to use some Gen Z speak here. We're also going to be coming up on a break here shortly as well, so we'll carry this on into the next segment here in just a little bit. But I mean, with In-N-Out, you really can't go. You can't go wrong with In-N-Out. I don't think there's no way.
I hate to admit it, but yeah. You can't go wrong with In-N-Out.
They're fantastic.
I hate to admit it. I miss Drifters. I'm a Drifter boy.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah. I like Drifters better than In-N-Out. I don't care what anybody says.
Hey, this is the Mike Boyle Restaurant Show. I'm Matt West, your guest host. Don't go anywhere. We're going to continue this discussion and more. It is on here, AM 1460 and FM 101.1, The Answer. 10:53 now here on the Mike Boyle Restaurant Show. I'm your guest host, Matt West, hanging out with you. Not talking cars. I do a car show. This is not a car show. We are talking food. I've got sitting here in the studio with me, Jim Miller, Just a Guy. He's a regular guest host as well on my car show. Guest host, co-host. We're doing all the host stuff here. And before the break, we were talking about best car foods, things that you eat in the car. And we didn't wrap up this thought that James, our producer here, brought up, which is the In-N-Out, the eat it in your car version of In-N-Out. You go through the drive-thru and they ask you, hey, you going to eat this to go or are you going to eat it in the car? And James, you had some thoughts on that. You got it recently.
Right.
How was it?
It was not good. They're trying they're trying to trick you, okay? So they're like, would you like to eat it in the car?
Okay.
And you think to yourself, okay, yeah. So you're going to make it easier for me to eat it in a car, easier than just putting it in a wrapper. But it's all an illusion. It's not real. They give you a box, and this box is the most inconvenient thing I've ever used.
You got Chris Angeled.
I was pretty upset.
This is a very hot take here coming from James.
Because, like, what you're going to put this little box in your lap as you're driving, put it, maybe you could put it on the floor next to it. Jim's just laughing.
Jim's just...
It's an illusion. I got Chris Angeled. This is nonsense. The box
doesn't work.
The box is a lie.
I make better James Fiddler makes better boxes than In-N-Out.
I do. Just order it get it in the bag. Put it in just eat it out of the wrapper. It's unnecessary.
I want my In-N-Out in a sack and a wrapper. I don't want it boxed up for nothing.
They're trying
James Fiddler's hot take.
Look, if In-N-Out was going to sponsor this show, they're not now.
They're
it's
not
your fault,
now.
James.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Oh, listen, right? The phrase "if it ain't broke, don't fix it." Right? The bag, it's in the bag. It's not broke, right? They gave you the bag. You got the burger in the wrapper.
They do nicely wrap the burgers.
Everything is perfect.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, we'll give you a box for no reason."
Give you a box.
So
come on.
All right, so James doesn't like the box.
Don't like the box.
Granted, the box, this is not intended for you to eat while driving.
It's more of a passenger setup.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a passenger
They're
setup.
trying to trick you because they were like, would you like it in the car? There's nobody else in the car but me. I'm driving. Jim's dying.
You made me laugh too much with your better box building than In-N-Out. I think there's something we are missing here, talking of road snacks and driving snacks. I think we're forgetting about the people that have children and stuff and kids, because have you seen kids eat?
Yes. I've also seen cars that kids have eaten in.
Oh, yes. You're like, well, that's a 12-year-old Fruit Loop. I don't know where that's been or where that came from. That is from a whole different era. That is real red.
Have you ever bought a car that's like 40 years old and you find that 40-year-old chicken nugget under the seats when you're cleaning it?
Or the French fry that hasn't decomposed from McDonald's in it? Yes.
Yeah, that's concerning. Those fries are still good.
Preservatives.
Yeah. I do like them. I think McDonald's does a good French fry. Should we crown here at the end of this hour, should we crown an ultimate car food? What do you think?
I think what we've come to the conclusion of is
It's
that
definitely
if you're
not In-N-Out.
If you're going to do an order food, it's probably going to be a burrito, the burrito from a restaurant food. Gas station food, I think we're going to have to stick.
It's not the hard-boiled egg, is it?
No, it is not the hard-boiled egg. I think we got to stick with the,
What do you think about
the
bananas?
jerkies and the like cheese sticks and stuff of that nature. I think that's more of the gas station stop and got food.
Yeah.
Because
or the pack of nuts.
Yes, the peanuts, that kind of stuff. Any of the nuts, cashews, almonds, you know, the old almonds. Any of that's probably where we're at with gas station food. What do you think with like kid food and snacks and stuff?
Oh, kid food. Well, here's the problem with children is that no matter what you give them, they will make a mess with it. So really nothing applies here.
Or do you put it in categories and go, all right, the teenagers are fine with the burrito. This still works.
Some teenagers I would trust with the burrito. Some teenagers. When I was a teenager, no, that wasn't going to happen. That wasn't going to happen.
So is the burrito the restaurant food that we've crowned as the best driver? You're driving and eating food. You can stop in traffic. You can still shift. You can do your stuff. Is the burrito
I think the burrito is the ultimate. James, you have some input on this. What do you think?
Bananas.
The bananas?
Bananas are pretty good.
That's like the hard-boiled egg.
No, it's not.
That's totally like the hard-boiled egg.
Look in the mirror.
So it's the top. Look in the mirror. So the top fruit would be the banana. So we're going to give other categories, subcategories.
Yeah.
Best driving fruit is banana.
Burritos are the best restaurant food.
Up-and-coming fruits?
Bananas are the best fruits.
Up-and-coming
We can't
fruits.
have too many categories here.
No, we're starting to split hairs here. So the burrito is probably the best restaurant food is what I'm saying.
I think so.
That's
and
what
like
we found
actual meal. Burrito.
I can have a whole burrito meal. I'm good. It comes with a soda, something with a straw, whatever. I'm good. The meal, the sauces in the burrito.
Yep.
Everything that's packed in the burrito, no additions, just what's packed in the burrito is the king of driving, restaurant, ordered food.
Yep.
Got through a drive-through. I'm on the road. I'm going.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
The
short trip, long trip, this takes the king.
The hack is also asking for
I
the
never
salsa
thought of
in
that.
the burrito.
That's genius.
Yeah, that is the true hack here.
Okay.
Trust me. You heard it here first. So we think burrito is crowned king of the car foods.
And gas station trip, short or long, is our nuts, our jerkies, our little pocket cheese things, string cheeses. That's it.
I love it. Hey, we are going to take a break here on the Mike Boyle Restaurant Show. I'm your guest host, Matt West, and we're going to take a news break here and get to more stuff about food, cars. Maybe I think we crowned the car king here for food. So we'll keep it going here on the Mike Boyle Restaurant Show. Don't go anywhere. Hey, that's just a clip from the 3-hour talk show I hosted this weekend, guest hosted for Mike Boyle. And, I want your thoughts. Let me know if you're listening on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, wherever. What is the best car food? Are we on point with this? I got to know your thoughts. Comment on there. Remember to share the show and also follow it on video. This was an audio-only bonus. Well, because it's from the radio. I mean, there's no video over the radio. But this was an audio-only bonus. But if you want to see the show on video, check it out. YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and more. Remember to subscribe to the show on YouTube. And we'll get back to our regular automotive shenanigans and quality, the most highest quality automotive programming on the planet. Something like that. I'll see you next time.